This is old Measy saying Wendy Ortiz takes zero accountability. Let's see what he's talking about.
Big trouble. I think everybody is on the same page. I mean, I've hated her since she stepped on my car and thought it was funny.
Wait, what?
Okay, no, actually, like I used to with them so hard, like Stable and like Ronaldo and Jason. But they're like woman haters. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so drunk right now, but no, like actually, like it's insane.
No, I'm misogynistic. I was at this point, give me the other ones, please, please, please. I'm already apparently racist. I'm apparently transphobic. I'm apparently homophobic.
How do you feel you're hanging with a woman hater today, bro?
Why are they saying that, Jason?
Bro.
Okay, nah, I'm not gonna lie. Saying Jason out of all people is a woman hater is high key crazy. You feel me? Same with Ron. Like, yeah. But look, I need more context. Measy, give us context.
I'm a woman hater.
Context.
Want to come up to me?
Oh my god, he's actually insane. Oh my god.
I think it started in like the 2020s where label culture just started to spiral out of control. If you did anything that anybody disagreed with, they were quick, fast, and in a hurry to throw a label on you, specifically to avoid any sort of accountability in their actions or ignorance or stupidity or just general idiocy. And that same scenario doesn't escape Wendy Ortiz, Nina Lynn, and the accountability crew, or should I say lack of accountability crew, when they started labeling different phase members as being
saying Nina is the female Jack Doherty. Okay, that's why she said that they're a woman hater? Are you fucking kidding me? She is the female Jack Doherty. If we keeping it all the way a being and all the way honest. Now look, the shit that she did is no reason why you was doing that in front of that lady's daughter. It's no reason why. Sign of respect for your elders, and that was just beyond disrespectful. That's what she did. You feel me? It was beyond disrespectful. And then you was continuously cursing in front of her kids. You had her in the camera when she politely asked you not to have her in the camera. And you showed her daughter's face in the camera. Like, you have a Nina, you have a lack of awareness. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be aware of your actions.
Women haters for simply holding Nina Lynn accountable for her actions. While
She has to be accountable.
Hit that subscribe button. It goes really, really far. Now back to the video.
Nina Lynn refuses to apologize for shoplifting at Target.
It's bad.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
I think everybody is on the same page. I mean, I've hated her since she stepped on my car and thought it was funny.
Wait, you said you hated her though? Hated is kind of crazy.
Everybody is on the same page. I mean, I've hated her since she stepped on my car and thought it was...
But now look, I'm not defending her actions here. Stepping on another man's car or stepping on any person's car, thinking it's a joke is crazy. Or look. Imagine this. You have a nice car. You worked very hard for your things. You feel me? You worked very hard. Somebody as a joke stepping on your car, something that you worked very hard for, and I'm not counting her pockets, but is she somebody who is willing to pay for damages if she does break something on your vehicle? You're not even supposed to be touching somebody's car, like, that you don't have permission with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a sign of common courtesy, a sign of respect, mutual respect, and mutual common courtesy. I think those are two things that Nina lacks. Let's continue.
It was funny. That was a sign. They saying female Jack Doherty, man.
That's a hard label to have.
Jack Doherty is
yeah, Jack. Yeah, you got to do some change.
Everybody kill on Lace's girl.
Now that lukewarm take was given by Stable Ronaldo and Jason the Ween about the whole Nina Lynn situation.
And that wasn't bad. But like saying you hate her though, she didn't. You can say, yeah, I didn't like that she did that, but like hate is a very strong word. I only use hate for things that I actually hate. Hate is a very strong word. That's why I think it's just a word that he used. But I very much dislike that she did what she did. Like, it reminds me of Jack Doherty. You feel me? It's just the word hate. You feel
about it on stream, wouldn't take accountability.
But
ultimately
they didn't do
banned.
anything
That
wrong
was
or
after
nothing,
the
though.
situations of her being a
I'm not
public
saying
nuisance,
that.
and that was after the situations of her
But I'm just saying,
Saeed,
the hate
Silky's assistant on
is,
stream.
yeah.
Just Nina Lynn doing a bunch of
Nah.
activities that would garner her the name female Jack Doherty. Now, I'm not saying lukewarm in a way to disrespect the take, but I'm saying it's a common take that literally everybody had on the internet. Nobody
sure.
thought that what Nina Lynn did was right, except for a collection of people. Her lack of accountability friends led by Wendy Ortiz.
But they're like woman haters. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so drunk right now, but no, like actually, like it's insane.
No, yeah, like that doesn't mean anything.
So you the type of person, if your friend slaps somebody's grandma, are you gonna be like, oh, you was wrong, or yeah, she was talking out of line? Now that's the extreme that we're gonna take it. Yes, it's very similar. So are you gonna hold your fucking friend accountable for slapping that grandma, or are you gonna be on your friend's side? What your friend just did wrong. Are you okay with her doing that to that grandma? See, look, you gotta go deep, not wide. Nobody hates Nina.
And also,
just
like,
dislikes the
Nina
actions
didn't
that she
steal anything.
does.
Like, actually, like, she paid for everything she went through. She goes to the store, she spends $500 on groceries.
But Jack
just 'cause she loves
Doherty,
her.
he
Why wouldn't she pay for something that was
Yeah.
like $20?
It's
It was literally
insane.
just
He was a
clip
nuisance.
art.
No,
I don't
literally,
know
like
why.
She's
so
starting to
people
become
out
a
there want to
nuisance.
say this is not true.
Insane.
It's not true.
She didn't steal.
She didn't steal it. That's our girl.
Actually, that's
We gonna
insane.
ride for her.
She didn't steal.
Guys, and why are you guys talking about all the money that she spent on the angel tree today? Guys,
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Look, I'm somebody who I don't want no yes man around me. I don't want no yes man around me. I read people very easily. This is the type of friend group y'all use each other to climb up. You feel me? Y'all don't hold anybody else accountable. The reason why y'all are clinging on to Wendy right now is because she has some form of motion. Y'all are trying to capitalize off of Wendy's shine at this moment. Y'all are just agreeing with her and not dissecting what just happened. You feel me? I'm somebody who I'll never go against my morals for anything or any form of gain. You all have to do some form of internal work to realize what you're doing. Let's continue.
wait, she gives back to the communities.
Now, obviously, us in the community know that Nina Lynn didn't need any sort of like caping for or anything like that. It was stupid. It was just genuinely stupid. She acknowledged it. She got banned for it. We don't need anybody to be like ignorant about the whole situation. But in that video defending Nina Lynn, Wendy Ortiz went out of her way to go ahead and label Ron and Lacey as woman haters. And I'm sorry, I hate to be that guy, but it's a little strange that she would go around throwing around a label such as woman haters while begging Ron to collab with her.
I'm so sorry, I don't want to be annoying, but I just want to say, literally 6 days ago, I found out who you were on YouTube. No, look, no, please, just watch this. Like, they were like, what's your dream collab? And I said,
Oh my god, that's you!
that is
I saw that!
Stable Ronaldo. Guys, I don't even watch streamers like that. I was watching YouTube, and his YouTube video came up, and I was like, who is this man? And I searched him up, and I was watching like all his videos, and he's just super funny.
Wouldn't you think that it's a little hypocritical to be begging for a collab from a known woman hater? Now look, this isn't a video to come and glaze and defend Ron, Lacey, Jason, or any of the rest of the FaZe members. I call it fair and square across the board. But what I'm seeing from a lot of people is that they are going out of their way to not only defend Nina Lynn, which I think everybody knows is wrong, but also label people incorrectly, which is...
No, for sure, yeah. Like, you labeling somebody, you throwing dirt on that person's name to save face on somebody who just did wrong. Now look, you can call out a friend's actions respectfully, without disrespecting them and showing that you do have morals. For example, let's say if my friend gets into a fight, in the moment I'm going to be on their side. But if they were wrong, I'm gonna say, yo, this wasn't right. I'm not going to publicly state that I'm on your side, because deep down, like, we know what you did during this was wrong. You feel me? It's okay, but you can still call out your friend respectfully.
Stupid, damaging, and everything up under the sun. And because Wendy Ortiz opened up that door, the floodgates arrived for everybody to go out of their way and start labeling the FaZe guys as women haters. And this enters Nina Lynn's best friend, Alicia Yagho. She comes in and doubles down on the fact that they're women haters, doubles down on the fact that there's an attack on women creators by male creators, claims that there is an entire double standard surrounded by the streaming industry.
There's some sort of disingenuine, there is some sort of hypocrisy to this statement, isn't there? Because now it's about a feeling, right? One thing about Miron is
she's trying to talk so aware when she's so lost.
Also like to walk shit down once in a while. I do. I like to walk shit down once in a while. I really do. I really do. I really do like to walk shit down.
Yeah, she's just, like I said, she's chasing the moment. She's not trying. She doesn't care that Nina did wrong. She is getting probably a bit more eyes on her that she never had before. So what is she gonna do? She's gonna milk the cow. She's gonna get on her hands and knees and milk. She's gonna get on her hands and knees and squirt all of that milk all over her face. She's trying to milk the situation to get as much gain as she can, because she normally doesn't get this much attention. That's what you gotta peep about certain people. That's why she was so agreeing with Wendy. You know it's wrong. Let's stop it. Let's stop it.
Hold on, I like the soundboard.
There is a disconnect.
Not mad at the soundboard.
With your statement. There is a disconnect with your statement. And it's not about you being a woman hater.
She got energy.
It's not about you being a woman hater. I get it. But the reason why Wendy said that in the first place is because every time we go on the internet, bro, every time, you are just hating on women, bro. There's so many male Twitch streamers who are trying to stick up for Nina but can't because of their chat and what they're scared to do that. Oh, they're scared to that. I think
Hello?
For me, now that I know who Nina is, do I think for a second she's gonna look at that man and think, ooh, I don't give a fuck if he's uncomfortable. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna touch him the way I want to. Trigger warning. And I'm gonna do this, that, the other thing. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. No, bro. I don't think that's what it was. I think that there was a joke going on.
If you can decode, she does so many times. Look at what she did in front of the fucking woman and her daughter. Are you fucking kidding me? Are we talking about the same individual, the same person? Or are we? Like, I'm trying to be on your level, because you're on a clout chasing level right now. I'm not trying to get to that level, but I'm trying to see where you're coming from. Help me understand your mind.
On, and that she was doubling down on it, and lots of people in the room were like, go do it, yeah, do it. And it was like so funny but it wasn't funny. And the whole thing, you guys, the whole thing is out of context, and I cannot wait for her to speak up on it. I hope she doesn't make any jokes. I hope that she speaks about it logically, because she deserves some sort of understanding and some grace.
Like the energy, love the soundboard, hate the message. Here we are again, shifting responsibility away, minimizing situations, all to cape for Nina. But you know what? I'll play ball with you. Even if we can say that she was in a situation where they were joking and laughing and hee-heeing and ha-haing and it was very, very playful. Let's say that it was just a misunderstanding. I'm with you there. But the problem is that when Saheed came out and said that he was uncomfortable, he had gotten assaulted, he didn't feel right, etc., etc., and when this was also explained to Nina and Zoe in real time about the situation.
Yeah, when Nina heard, look, when Rage approached her, like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how, but shit, I had my like Rage shit open for on my PC for majority of his subathon. But I'm saying that to say this. I seen that in real time. Nina, you said Saheed is a bitch. He should be a bitch for feeling that way, and as embarrassing as him as a man. You didn't think that, oh, you trying to pull down the man's pants. He looks like it's something mentally wrong with him. I don't want to put that out because I don't know if that's true. But I'm just saying that because, like, it's certain, you know, you wouldn't do that to a nigga like Silky or some shit. Like, you doing it because it's Saheed. Like, let's keep it all the way a band.
There was only one party who in real time apologized after pulling tooth after tooth after tooth. I
fuck with Zoe's rebrand.
Let's not forget,
like,
she
Zoe
invalidated
used to be
so many people
crazy
along the way. She invalidated
rebrand.
Saeed. She invalidated your Rage when he pushed up
on
on her.
Team
She
Zoe
invalidated entire communities, minimizing the whole situation. That's why you're sitting here and your weak ass addressing of it, saying, "I hope she doesn't joke about it," because you know she invalidated. You know she didn't take it seriously. We don't have to act stupid. So fine, let's say she made a mistake. That's perfectly cool. But then she didn't do anything to better her stance in the communal discourse by making fun of it. So no, I don't think it's a fair statement to label Ron as some sort of woman hater for holding Nina Lynn accountable. I actually think it's stupid and idiotic for you to continue to give this person who keeps getting in her own way any sort of grace about the situation.
Yeah,
I know her. Well, you
that.
know she's a dumbass. But you know what? Let's hear what Ron has to say about this as he addresses this woman-hating label directly.
I don't even know why I'm being called a woman hater for someone who's stealing sexually assault. I'm not even arguing anything anymore with Wendy. I'm genuinely serious. How am I getting accused of being a misogynistic person for those reasons? I could have thought maybe I've slipped up and called a girl a bitch by accident once, or said something like really provocative or something just rude or whatever, right? That I hate women or something like that. But these are the reasons I'm getting called that?
Yeah, let's stop.
Son, yo, change the frame. Yo, I'm like astonished right now. I'm genuinely astonished. Like this shit is crazy.
But yeah, what you feed into it, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you just need to not feed into that. Like, niggas know you not no woman hater. You feel me? Real nigga shit.
Easy. This shit
well,
is
I don't
crazy,
know because I don't really know you personally.
Dan Clancy, I don't know if it's him in charge. I don't know who it is. I don't know, but man,
but
this girl needs to be permaban.
Ron goes on to make it clear and make it plain. He'll no longer be referencing Wendy Ortiz. He also says that Wendy is blackballed from working with FaZe, and he also makes it clear that it's not about anything gender. It's not. It's never been about anything gender. It's specifically about these behaviors, accountability, and reputation. I think what happens often in these times is that it's like a guilty by association situation where who you hang out with determines the perspective or perception that people have about you. So because Ron may hang around somebody or Jason hangs around with somebody, they get labeled as X, Y, and Z, which is funny and ironic because objectively speaking, the people that Wendy hang around are terrible people. They are bad people.
Sexual assault, by the way, is one of the most common crimes against women. But she's friends with someone who committed sexual assault towards another man, said he's a man.
Hello?
It's not real.
Hello?
Because you're a man, and not let alone he's autistic, and then she doubled down, tripled down.
Oh, so he
then
is
she apologized
autistic.
to get unbanned, to then getting unbanned, making fun of it again. But you're friends with someone who committed sexual assault?
And not just sexual assault on somebody who is autistic? Are you fucking serious?
With Google Play Games,
that's crazy.
You can play unlocked.
On somebody
Unlock
who's
bigger
autistic
screens.
is fucking crazy.
Like, did we forget?
Apparently, I'm a woman hater. I'm gonna be honest with you, Wendy. You're a great creator. I think you just hang around the wrong people and you put yourself in controversy when you don't need to.
Yeah.
Do your own shit. Remove the negative people in your life and move on, man.
A lot of creators get caught up in this idea of high school drama, staying with the same friend group, even if it doesn't mean the best interest of
she
themselves.
got too many
just
yes
for the
men
sake
around
of
her.
image
Like,
for a
too
community
many.
that is inherently
Too
toxic. Like,
many.
there would be nothing wrong if Wendy just held Nina Lynn accountable, but because she is also a cash cow for them, that's the reason why she didn't rock the boat in that relationship. But what's gonna happen to you, Wendy, is that you're gonna get tethered to Nina Lynn and you're gonna get pulled down deeper and deeper as she continues to sink. And it definitely, and I mean definitely, doesn't help that when you do respond to what Jason and Ron said, which were fair criticisms about the people that you hang out with, people that do defend Nina Lynn, and you do still hang out with Nina Lynn, that you go ahead and you play this whole victim card and victim mentality, claiming that you're not feeling safe about being on the red carpet since Ron is gonna be there.
Stable Ronaldo is interviewing people. I don't know how it works.
So you're not safe because he's gonna be interviewing people on the red carpet. He's a content creator. Ron is not a threat. What do you think he's gonna hit you with a 12 gauge to your fucking dome? Like, Wendy, come on.
My mind, because it's the red carpet and that's where he's interviewing, and in my mind the red carpet is the first thing you see and you step on, and he's gonna be there and I'm literally gonna run away. I promise you I'm gonna run away. I promise you I'm gonna run away, guys. I'm running away.
Run away from what? Accountability?
I don't know what's gonna happen, guys. I just don't. It's because I'm scared. It feels like high school. Like, it feels like I just like got in a fight and I'm gonna go to school and I just got my ass beat, and I'm gonna go to school the next day and everybody knows I just got my ass beat and nobody wants to talk to me because it's so embarrassing, and I'm just gonna show up. That's
Getting
what
your
it
ass
feels
beat
like.
by accountability?
That's actually, it feels like high school again, guys.
By accountability?
I promise you guys,
bro.
this shit feels like high school. I'm literally gonna show up, try to avoid all these people.
Bro. You're scared that they're gonna hold you to the same accountability that you should be holding others to? So what she's trying to do is play on the heartstrings of all the people that are experiencing some sort of harassment or abuse at these different conventions and award shows, et cetera, in the streaming community. Kind of like the Imaru situation.
Like, I hate people that search, like, you're looking for chat validation and that you're looking for sympathy when you know you did wrong. Just admit it that you did wrong. All due respect, it's okay to admit wrong. We're not perfect. Like, people, we're not perfect, Wendy. We're not perfect. We're not supposed to be. We're supposed to grow and evolve. But when you throw accountability out the window, you throw growth out the window. You gotta look.
Situation or the things that Senna alluded to earlier in this year. But the thing is, now she is going to the extent of claiming that she fears for her safety or whatever the case may be when it comes to another streamer, taking this to a different level. Wendy, we are watching these things unfold in real time. You don't have to lie like this. Wendy is online acting as if she is some sort of professional victim. Even her explanation as to why she believes that Ron is hating on her just shows that she's just clout chasing and doesn't understand the consequences, repercussions, and everything else that comes after making these types of statements.
So I genuinely, like, I think about what it could
It's
be,
because
and
you're going for somebody's character with these assumptions. You feel me? You're going after somebody's character. You got to be very mindful when you make claims like this. Look at the DoorDash girl. You feel me? Just replace SA with woman hater. You're trying to bring somebody's brand down and uplift yours because you're trying to defend somebody who was wrong. Let's take some accountability.
Hate me or why they're so like upset at everything I do, and I think it's just because I'm a girl doing what they do, and I literally like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna be cocky, fuck that shit. Like, I'm literally doing what they're doing, if not.
Okay,
just kidding.
we're done.
Okay, no, but do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what it is, and I think it's internalized, like something like is wrong with them, or something's wrong with them up here.
Yeah, we're done with the MK Ultra victim. There is nothing, and I mean nothing.
Is no way that's what you got from that. It's literally very much is no way I don't know. I can't fathom somebody being able to dodge accountability like this. I can't have people around me like that at all. We take accountability over here. We grow. We level up. No, yeah.
Nothing that Wendy Ortiz is doing that, in my perspective, a lot of the community would say is like better than anything that FaZe has done, will do, whatever the case may be. And again, that's not just me glazing FaZe. This is just them being like super lazy streamers on the lack of accountability side of the internet. Is she talking about the sleepover-thon? Maybe that's what she's talking about, the thing that she did, the slumber party. I don't know. But at the end of the day, this is just about holding people accountable for their actions.
Sure.
Nina Lynn did something that was wrong, objectively speaking. I think you would say that stealing was wrong, even if you would try to ignore all the other stuff when it comes to her essaying Saeed. You know, you should say that shoplifting was wrong, which she admitted to doing. But why is it that when it's time to be held accountable for those actions, it's so easy for you to backtrack, find different ways, you know, move around X, Y, and Z, LMNOP, and not hold her accountable? It just doesn't make any sense. This isn't a gender issue, and the problem with it becoming a gender issue is that you push apart different sides of the community. I hope you know, Wendy, the person that's going to suffer the most from this is ultimately going to be you. Once you're attached to Nina Lynn and she keeps dragging herself down,
yeah, like she's gonna attach herself to you, drag you down. Like, look, Wendy is co-signing it. Why are y'all being weird and not accepting it? No, you're supposed to help her take accountability. Accountability is important because Nina is not very self-aware. She needs to become self-aware, especially if she's in a Nina, you have to be very self-aware. If you're doing content in a public setting, are you fucking serious? You have to be very self-aware. You have to be making sure that you're not coming off rude to certain people. You have to be in the present moment, and put yourself like you're in their shoes. Imagine if you was that woman's mother. I personally would want to protect my kids from anybody doing some type of weird shit. Like me, if I'm her, I'm like, yeah, you gotta either kick her out or I'm taking my business elsewhere. Like, real talk. Like, I don't do that.
You're gonna get drugged down with her until you are both on Kick Rumble and are faded into oblivion.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Nina, you need to take accountability, and Wendy, you need to stop enabling her. You're giving her a crutch when she doesn't need a crutch. What she needs is guidance and accountability. But W video, Meezy. You heard me? W video. I can to W video. Okay.